in a lemon like my skin Westeros. We're gonna go. So here's the thing, last night I got home, it was a little late, all I did was my nighttime routine and I hopped in bed whole night. The thing is, when I got home I realized I had an ant issue. Usually lately I've been on top of the ant issues because one time I left it like overnight and it went from like, oh, I think I see an ant, to like all the ants. Okay, so let me show you what I did. First off, my garbage can down here. Okay, I took the garbage can out, relieved that situation. The problem was, look at these. Do you see these beauties here? Yeah, these are my lemon cookies. And I even left them open yesterday because they needed to air out and like get a little bit more dry, not so wet. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna give you the full view. Right here is where the ants were. Over here is where the lemon cookies were sitting. I was like, I don't know, maybe the ants will find them there. So best case scenario, I just moved them to right over here. Just in case if any ants wanted to get away, I was trying to psych them out and make sure they couldn't see where they were. So basically, good morning. We need to do a quick tidy of the place and get right into our work-life balance. A new garbage bag. I'll let you enjoy the sound of being rich, literally luxury. Okay, period. You, are you ready to go outside? Yeah. Okay, he's ready to go potty this morning. We always have to watch for the hawks. At first glance, there's nothing here. Can you see him in there? I can't see because it's so bright, but do you see my giant caterpillar hiding back there? I feel like this lighting is no good. Also, can you see how this tree is starting to turn like into bark? So before, when all the branches were young, they had this green tone. And now, like right here, you can really see where it's turning into bark. Well, come on now. Let's go inside. They're so cute. You just want to hang out with me today? Let's see. I don't think he likes the curtains that much. See? All right, quickly, making breakfast and getting ready. I always feel conflicted about like making breakfast first or getting ready first, because the thing about making breakfast first is theoretically it's like, yeah, just make the breakfast. But realistically, I don't eat my breakfast. Like when I'm getting ready, I'm just getting ready. And something I've learned about me is an easy way to get executive dysfunction or just to be stressed out in general is to be just multitasking during every task. For some reason, if I multitask during like 3 things, then say I get 6 things done. If I took the same amount of time to do all 6 things in a row, I will not be exhausted afterwards. But if I multitask, I will be. Ooh, they put out this thing about, I always think about this when I was reading the plant, or watering the plants. They, yesterday, one of my neighbors sent me a text, and there was some sort of water issue. There was like a huge thunderstorm, and so I guess like sediment or something got into the water. So they were like, only drink the water if boiled. Well, I guess I'm gonna boil this water. Okay, that makes me feel better. So then I texted back jokingly, and I was like, looks like it's gonna be a big coffee day for me tomorrow, because I boil my coffee in my coffee pot. But yeah, basically you're boiling out the sediment, which was the thing. So then, and I noticed there was some, like my toilet was making noise last night. So I was like, is it the bidet? I just smoked a bunch of coffee. It's like, is it the bidet or is that because of the sediment? You know how sometimes like air bubbles and stuff can get in there? So I was like, I don't know. I don't know really about how this all works, and yeah. Anyway, I gotta make this coffee so badly. Bottom. Recently, I discovered he loves bacon too, so we'll give him a little bacon. Oh no, oh. good boy. I don't make him sit, but sometimes he does. Or wait, here you go, bud. Sorry, am I in your business? We just want to know what you're eating. Oh, he said no paparazzi. I cooked bacon and I didn't like drain the bacon grease right away. And I will say, I just think that's a critical step now. Like, we're gonna have to do it every time. I did clean up the milk. I know life's chaotic, but you know, we can't be out here judging each other's long runs, you know. I cleaned it up. After watering those trees, I'm a little toasty. I always feel like I want the robe, I go outside, I don't want the robe, I come back in, I hang out for a little bit, I want the robe. Like, it's a game we play, it's a dance we're dancing. Today I have bacon for breakfast. When I opened my fridge, filled with food. All that window was bacon. Okay, this is the skincare I'm using today. It's the Medicube line. I don't use these like as a set all the time, more so usually just mix them with other things. But today when I tell you, I woke up and I was like, my skin needs some hydration. Like, it's gonna eat this all the way up. Oh, that already feels so much better. So now I'll give this like a minute or two to sink in and then I'll do the next coat. Today on my shorts series, I'm doing low tox. I'm trying to do like a low tox series because I'm trying to convert the majority of things in my home to low tox as I run out of products. One of the things that I've already converted and fallen in love with is this Hume deodorant. So this is going to be my video of the day, since I'm trying to make one every single day. I was thinking about doing like body care. So this last couple weeks, what I've been using is the Hume deodorant, and then I've been switching up my perfumes, but I just ran out of one of my favorites. It's from the Seven Virtues. It was the one with the blue and the flowers, but now I've been using Vanilla Woods, which is like pink and flowers. This is what I used yesterday. Oh, this one's so good. And then I also used, for a different event this week, this 5 Cents Into Deep. It's Tahitian vanilla and sandalwood. So these are my product recommendations of the day. Okay, final step is the cream. See, I have used and loved these products, but they've lasted a really, really long time. I don't use them every day, but I still feel like I've had these in my arsenal. And I will say this does give you that like dewy, glowy look. Like, when I've put it on, people are like, whoa, that's what your skin just looks like. And I'm like, well, part of it is. The products do, like, they accentuate like beautiful glowing skin without being oily. There's no oiliness. Other thing I'm doing for prep before I put my makeup on, and I'm going to keep talking about this product because I feel like it's underground at this point. Like, not enough people are talking about it. I keep seeing recommendations for awful products that are comparable, but not this product. This is the Centella. This is like their mineral SPF. It's the AirFit Sunscreen Light SPF 30 PA+++++. You really, if you look up Centella mineral sunscreen and then just look for the one with the blue or the brown cap, you will be on the up and up. I love the pump on this. I used to use their blue one, which I don't believe is low tox, but this one's like the mineral version of that, and it's all the things you would love about the regular Korean sunscreen with the blue lid, if you've ever tried that one. But this one is like literally designed to be low tox. Like, more people literally just need to know about this product because it's everything I was looking for in a sunscreen. Everything I feared about sunscreen like the first 3 years, I feel like came true. Like, the dermatologists were like, you need to use sunscreen, and then I'd put it on and I'd have like acne and breakouts and redness and my eyes would burn and I smelled like sunscreen all day and I was sticky and I was all the things. And this is literally none of those things. Like, still I can smell my Medicube products, which have like a floral scent, over this. I'm going back to my Midwest roots and we are making scotcheroos. Seriously, if you haven't eaten or tried a scotcheroo, I, one, feel bad for you, and two, I don't know what you're doing with your life. This is my like first time making them in probably like 10 years, because the thing about the Midwest is You never have to ask. A scotcheroo is just always gonna be around. You go to a potluck, you go to a sporting, like even like a watch party or something, like there's just gonna be a scotcheroo around. I don't know how to explain it. So today I'm gonna be making them, and this is a little bit of a non-conventional recipe because I'm dairy free and I couldn't find some of the ingredients. So we're just gonna make it work, and we're gonna use what we have on hand, because that's what like real cooking is all about. Like learning how to use this stuff that you have on hand versus like going to the store and just buying something for every single recipe and having the perfect ingredients. Okay, the one thing I didn't have that literally I don't know how I didn't have this was coconut oil. So it says just a little bit, and I'm gonna try to use regular oil. Now this might cause an issue because coconut oil hardens, and this portion is not supposed to be like liquidy. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this to work, but we're gonna do our best. If it's gonna like harden back how it needs to, basically. So there's a lot of versions that you heat this peanut butter base over the stovetop, but that just sounded like too much work. So I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna heat it in the microwave, and then I'm going to add the Rice Krispies to it. Sorry if I'm not making eye contact. I realize that like cooking is not one of my specialties, but I like to talk to you sometimes while I'm cooking. Literally in the Midwest, I feel like you walk around and like for Halloween, you know, when everybody hands out candy, someone on the block's probably handing out scotcheroos. Okay. I could probably add, we're gonna try out, this is Miss Maldy's Messy Eater Stain Treater. This is like, I think for kids. Maybe dabbing. Ooh, the dabbing is helping. This is what I need in my apron, but I'd say that looks pretty good.